teach you today how to make a very basic cardigan. I'm making a baby one. It is for my 1-year-old, but you can definitely make this for an adult. First, we are using a 10mm crochet hook, and then I have some yarn. I believe it is size medium 4. It might be a little smaller than that, but because we're using such a big hook, this piece is going to work up really quickly and you will have your own sweater in no time. First, we're going to start off with the back panel. We're going to do a slip knot. So you take your yarn and you make it into a circle. The yarn that is attached to the ball of yarn will be on the top, and then we're going to bring it underneath and through. Then we are going to put our hook on there and tighten it up. We're going to just make a very simple granny square. We're going to start off, and I apologize if you are experienced in crochet. I throw my yarn, which is not the way to do it. Instead of scooping it, I wrap it around. So sorry if that annoys you. Anyway, we're going to start off by chaining 4. So you wrap around and then you pull through. This is 3 and 4. Now we are going to join to the first chain. So we're going to stick our hook into the first chain and wrap around and do a slip stitch, which is pulling through both loops. Now we need to find the center. So you're just going to kind of spread this out, find the center, and we are going to chain 2, 1, 2, then we're going to do 2 double crochets. So wrap around first, then we're going into the center, wrap around, out, wrap around again. So now we have 4 strands. You're going to pull through 2, wrap around again, pull through 2. There's 1. Then we're going to do that again. So wrap around, in, around, out. We have 3 strands. Wrap around, through 2, wrap around, through 2. So now we have our chain 2 and 2 double crochets to equal 3. We're going to make a corner by chaining 2. Then we are going to do 3 double crochets. So wrap around through the center, around, out, around through 2, around through 2. Do that 2 more times. Alright, we have done 3 double crochets. We're going to make another corner by chaining 2. And then we're going to repeat that. We've done 3, and then we're going to do this pattern one more time. Chain 2 to make your corner, and 3 double crochets. chain 2 one more time, to join it to this first stitch that we can see right here. We're going to join with a slip stitch. So put your hook in. There we go. So now, as you can see, these holes are our corners, and we have a little tiny square. We're going to slip stitch over to this corner, and we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to chain 2. This will count as our first double crochet, and then we're going to do 2 more double crochets. Now we are going to chain 2, and we're going to do 3 double crochets into this hole. So now we have made a little corner right here. We're going to bring it over to this side and do the same thing. So 3 double crochets. There's 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and 3 double crochets again. All right, now we have made 2 other corners. We're going to keep going around and building this out. So the same thing in this next corner. Alright, we have reached the end, and now we are just going to join it. So you can see our V right here. You're going to slip your hook through both loops and do a slip stitch. So now we have a little bit of a bigger square, and now we have these holes in the middle, not just on the sides. We're going to continue this pattern around and around until you reach the length that you would like. We're going to reach the length most likely before the width, which you will want this to be the square to be the width of your shoulders plus about an inch or two, depending on how oversized you like it, past your shoulders. First, we're going to start with the length though, so just make sure to go around and around with the same pattern. We're going to do our 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochet. When you do this center one, we're only doing 3 double crochet, and then we're doing 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. As we build it, just make sure you are holding it up to yourself and you're deciding when you've gotten to the length that you want. And then I will show you how to continue to extend it to the width of your shoulders that you'd like. So let me just do one more round with you, but I think you understand. Let's slip stitch over to this corner. The first one is going to be just chain 2. That counts as our first double crochet. Now we're going to do our next one.